Hey guys, part two of this 9 to 5 to business owner, 9 to 5 wholesaler show. First show got cut short, man. My video got messed up, but on wanted to come back, man, to answer questions mainly, and to talk to you guys more about like what it takes to and what's some best practices and what it takes. Some books you can read when it comes to going from being a 9 to 5 person to start full time wholesaling, really full time anything. One of the best books that you could read, and really, I always thought, like I told people, it's like it's an advantage for me to have a 9 to 5 while starting this business. Like that's an advantage, right? And the reason I always say that that's an advantage is because you really don't have a lot of time to work in the business, right? You have way more time to work on the business than in the business. And that's what you want to do with any business. That's what any business owner want to do. Because as much as your business depends on you, you don't have a business, right? That's a great line from a guy. I forgot the guy name. He wrote the book. Now the book is blowing out of my mind. I'm gonna think about what book he wrote. But anyways, the E Myth, right? The E Myth, right? So he wrote the book, The E Myth, and dude, as much as your business depends on you, you ain't got a business. Most of the time, if you're going into a business, you ain't gonna see the person that freaking own the business. You're gonna see a bunch of workers, right? Those are the most successful business. It's a special day if the actual owner of the business is actually there. Because if it's a good ran, well ran business, they're gonna have workers there. They're gonna be working. They're gonna be doing their job, doing what they're supposed to do. So me working from me having a 9 to 5 forced me to depend on other people, right? So I had to get other people involved. Other people had to make my calls. Other people had to talk to people. Other people had to write contracts. Other people had to do stuff. So that was one good thing of having a 9 to 5. You get used to depending on other people to do stuff for you, right? While if you didn't have a 9 to 5, a lot of times you'd be like, "Oh, I just do this myself. Oh, I just do that myself. Oh, I just do this myself." Like I came full blown into firing myself. Like, dude, I will fire myself so fast. Like, how can I fire myself from doing this? Because I don't need to be doing this, right? I need to have other people doing this. I need to hire someone to do this, right? Like I just talked about, like I was talking about hiring a transaction coordinator for a long time. I remember that. And then I finally hired a transaction coordinator. Now I ain't got to worry about any of these transactions. My transaction coordinator handles everything. The only thing I have to do is sign, right? And shoot, I'm at a point where I'm like, shoot, I'm about to make it where I get somebody else to sign for me. They just go ahead and sign everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing, man. Just trying to automate everything. And now I just brought on a disposition manager, and my disposition manager already crushing it, man. He already finding buyers and getting offers and stuff like that. So I got a disposition manager. Disposition manager gonna be, working with buyers, finding more buyers, getting our property sold and stuff like that. That's gonna be great, man. It's like not to have to deal with any other buyers anymore, so I don't have to deal with the sellers because I'm hiring acquisition managers. I don't have to deal with the buyers because I got a disposition manager. I don't have to deal with the attorney's office because I got a transaction coordinator. And then my VAs is gonna become my marketing department, right? So my VAs handle all the marketing, right? So that's gonna be so good, man. Like putting the business together, man, and making it to where it all flows together and works as a system is what you're really looking to do. Not so much you working in the system, but the system working for you, right? So that's the ultimate goal, right? When you actually at your 9 to 5, the only thing you need to be looking to do is take baby steps toward your goals, toward doing whatever it is that you really want to do. Whether that's it doesn't matter what that is, really. You just need to take baby steps toward your goals, right? And one thing I would encourage you to do, you got to find time outside of work to work on your business, to work on what you really want to do, to work on something that could push you way further down the road. And I would encourage everybody to do that, right? It's like you made it this far in your life, and where you made it may be incredible, right? But how about pushing that thing way further, right? How about putting in time to be able to push yourself way further than where you were? Like, dude, I remember, like, dude, I'm a teacher, man. It's crazy. Da 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 da. Da. They want me to be an assistant principal. Like, I could be an assistant principal. That's gonna be big. No, man, way further than that. Right? So, dude, let's go way further than that. Let's impact way more lives than what those people are doing. Let's leave. Let's build a legacy that's way bigger than that, right? So, and that's what I'm growing into right now, man. It's like, dude, 10x my legacy, 10x where I'm at, 10x my income, 10x my spiritual life, 10x my marriage, 10x me being a daddy, being a son, 10x all of that, 10x me being a friend, 10x all of that, man. So that's kind of where I'm at now, man. It's just learning and growing into that, you know. Don't settle for being average, man. Don't settle for just being good enough. Look to drastically improve all that, right? A lot of y'all are in good positions, right? But do you really just want to be good, right? So, some of y'all are in good positions for who you are, but a lot of y'all look and be like, man, it was pretty easy to get here, right? A lot of y'all got in good positions, but you look around like, man, it was pretty easy for me to make it to this point in my life. Well, why don't you go and think, bump this then, let's push this thing way further, right? You know, you're not making real progress until you run into challenges, man. Like, you got to be okay with running into challenges. You got to be okay with taking challenges, man. I'm telling you, take challenges and push yourself, man. It, you know, you living, and while you living, you want to make the best of that living, man. So challenge yourself to be even better. The only thing that can happen is you fail, right? And what do you do when you fail? You become the same average person that you were, right? So the worst case scenario is that you go back to where you were. People's like, oh, you gonna try to do this, you gonna try to do that. The worst case scenario, I end up right back here with you teaching, right? Like, that's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario, I go out here a couple of years, fail, go right back to here with you teaching, because you're going to be here for the next 25 years, right? You're going to be here the next 15 years. You're going to be here the next 20 years working the same job, right? So if I fail, I'll be right back here with you. That's my worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, I'm you. Right? Best case scenario, it's out of control though. Best case scenario, I'm flying jets. I'm freaking, doing ridiculous stuff. You know what I'm saying? Best case scenario, I'm doing ridiculous stuff. Worst case scenario, I'm average, right? What most jokers at. Most jokers are average, and most jokers cool with being average, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Being average just make you happy, great. But there's people out there, man, that is living an average life that know that they want some more, right? Like, they know that they want some more. Like, they know they just itching, right? They itching for it. Like, dude, they know that they itching for it. Then bump the freaking average life and go do what you want to do. Right? It's that simple, man. Say, look, bump this. I'm finna go do what I really want to do, and I'm finna go put in this time, put in this work to get where I want to get. I'm gonna wake up way early and put in this work. I'm gonna go stay up after I get off work and put in this work, because I'm finna get where I really want to get. I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm gonna train my mind. I'm gonna take specific actions, right? I'm gonna stop sitting here chilling, watching TV. I'm gonna stop sitting here chilling, playing the video games. I'm gonna start here sitting here chilling, doing all this other crap that don't mean crap. Get that out of the way and I'm gonna actually focus on what I really wanna do, right? So, like, dude, that's the key to making it. Like, that's the key to getting where you want to get, right? It ain't the fact that you don't know how to do it. It ain't the fact that you ain't got the time. Everybody got 24 hours in the day. You gotta create time. You gotta create the opportunity. You gotta go out there and really get after it and grind, man. That's how you make it, man. That's how you get to where you really want to be. You know, that's how you have the impact you really want to have. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing, man. I think about that a lot. So, and that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do right here. So Rolex, my guy coming through. Yo, B, man. Speaking all facts. It's time to yep. If not now, then when? Yeah, if not now, then when, man? If not who? If not you, then who? Right? If not now, then when? If not you, then who? Who gonna do it? Like, who in your family really gonna take it to the next level? Right? Who really gonna push it as far as they could push it for your kids? For your kids to look at me like, man, my mom, my pop pushed this thing way further down the road. Like, they could have settled, right? They could have not went this far. They were good just being, my kids looking at like, dude, my daddy was good just being a teacher. You could have stayed there and worked for 30 years and just been chilled, right? But he said, no, I want to be great. No, I don't want to be great. I want to be phenomenal, right? I want to go and push it way beyond anything that I could imagine, right? That's how you teach your kids that they can do anything, right? You show like, hey, look, I went out there and created something, that went way beyond anything I could have thought of. That anything anybody else could have thought. I don't think that anybody out there would have thought that I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And I'm thinking way beyond what I'm doing right now. So that's my thing, man. You just got to mentally take it to the next level, right? And then physically put it into action to get to the next level, right? So I think that's the biggest thing, man. That's how you level up, right? It all starts here, man. It all starts here, knowing and believing that the level that you're on now, you better than that, right? And being willing to, I think a lot of people know that. A lot of people look and they think, man, I'm better than that joker that's on that high level, right? But they won't dare take that action, right? It's like, they know that they better than other jokers that's on the next level, but they won't dare take that action, man. Like, that's the key. It's like, who gonna take that action, right? Who gonna take that action is the key, man. Who really gonna level up and take action? Who really gonna level up and really go after what they want, right? There's a lot of people who want to do this and want to do that. I always look at them and be like, dude, how did this dude do this? It's like, dude, he just took action. Same thing with me. Like, how did I get where I'm going? It's like, I just took action. That's it. That's the difference between me and the other people. I just went out there and I just took action. That's it, man. Simple, right? So, man, I just encourage y'all, man, to go out there and take action. That's the biggest thing getting out of your 9 to 5, start being a business owner. It's just take action. Just go after it. Just do what you really want to do. Pursue what you really want to pursue and have the impact you really want to have. So, man, I'm telling y'all, man, just go out here and do y'all thing. Take action. Take control of your own life. Live life on your own terms, and be that person you want to be, man. So, man, appreciate y'all coming through, man. If y'all want to hit me up, I'm REI Next Door on IG everywhere. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, share this stuff out. I'm coming to y'all every day, man, with content about wholesaling with a 9 to 5, or really just giving you motivation to, live up to what you was put here to be, and just pursue that business that you really want to pursue, man. That life you really want, right? Live life on your own terms. So, man, appreciate y'all coming through, man. I'm out of this thing. Peace out.